Doing a quick demo of the new user interface for Chrome OS that just rolled out recently. Alex, you want to get started in a few minutes, but first we're going to have all of our participants introduce themselves. Alex, you want to start with yourself?
Yes, I'm Alex. I'm a PM on the Chrome team. I'm going to present Chrome OS today.
Right. Eric,
hey, Alex. Hey, I'm Eric. I'm coming out of Central Texas. I'm a TC in the Chrome OS forum, Chromebook Central.
Ken, what about you?
My name is Ken Bartos. I'm from New Jersey.
My name is Kim Beasley, and I am social media coach, and I am out of St. Louis, Missouri. Woohoo!
Warren?
My name is Warren Lee. I'm a top intruder from California of Chrome OS.
And I'm Laura Laurie. I manage the Chromebook Wizards page on Google+, and I'm in Arizona.
Great. Great, we're going to jump into the demo. So, Alex, take it away.
Okay, great. Thanks, Melissa. And thanks, folks, for joining. It's really great to be here and sort of show the work we're doing to our users directly and get some feedback. So I'm really excited to show some of the cool stuff to you. Let me just start by saying that with Chrome OS, we really focused on speed, simplicity, and security. But as a PM on the UI team, I also like to focus on beauty. I think we made great improvements and came closer to our goal of providing the best computer out there. So let's dive in. I'm sharing right now from Chromebook, which you all will see. And this is the first screen you're going to see when you log into your Chromebook or Chromebox. And as you can see, it is very simple and very clear. We really focused on what is important to the user. And one of the most important things to our users are apps. You see we made apps first-class citizens in our systems and brought them to the top level of the operating system, elevating them so they live aside from the browser. So here at the bottom left, you can see what we call the launcher. And there you can keep all your favorite apps, you can reorder them, you can access them very quickly, open an app very quickly from there. If you want to see even more apps, you can open the apps list by clicking on the white square icons here. This brings up all your apps on the background, and now you can, from here, pin apps to the launcher. Let's do that to Google Maps. You right-click on an app, and you pin it to a launcher, so it appears down here for easy and quick access. Obviously, you can also remove apps you no longer want to use, or you can set them as opening in full screen if you prefer a full screen experience. And since the cloud is built right into Chrome OS, all of your apps will automatically sync between your Chromebook and your Chrome browser and other Chromebooks. So essentially, whenever you open Chrome or Chrome OS, all your apps, bookmarks, all your stuff is already there. As you can see, Chromebooks come with great pre-installed apps, such as Gmail, Calendar, the now offline-enabled version of Docs. If you haven't tried all these out, you should. They're really amazing to work with. The bottom line here is Chrome OS comes as a fully featured computer with most of the things you need already on it. But if you want to browse for even more apps, you can just open the Chrome Web Store, like I did here. And let's go to one of our collections, like the offline collection. And here you can install even more apps. For example, these apps are apps that work beautifully online and offline, and you can install them right from here onto your Chromebook. And again, they will appear on all your Chromebooks if you have multiple and your Chrome browser. Let's close this for a second and look at the background again. Our users really love to customize Chrome and their Chromebooks, for example, with themes. And thanks to the overwhelming feedback, we now enable you to make your Chromebooks even a little bit more yours by choosing from one of our high-quality wallpapers. So you can now switch to multiple wallpapers. They're all high-quality, high-resolution. And since Chrome OS gets better every 6 weeks, we'll add more and more high-quality, high-resolution wallpapers through Chrome OS while we go on. Now that we talked about usability and beauty, let's talk a little bit about simplicity, actually. One good example where our dedication to simplicity shows is the status area at the bottom right. So this is this area down here. We combined all the notifications, system functions like Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, as well as battery status, into one unified area that you get when you click on this. And the beauty of this is all these things are out of your way if you don't want it, but they're there when you actually need it, and they're very powerful. So I can easily go in here, connect to Wi-Fi. I can change my keyboard layout, change the brightness, connect Bluetooth devices if I have any here. And using my Chromebook every day, I really love this feature because it removes the need to go into settings almost always to me. I can do all my sort of day-to-day tasks like connecting to a network right from here, right at my fingertips, without actually closing my browser, etc. Okay, another part of Chrome OS, and something really close to my heart, that we're working on day and night, is what we call the Intelligent Window Manager. Let me open Chrome for a second here. What we're going to do here is really take the burden of organizing your windows off of you by making it super simple to use multiple windows. Users should not need to deal with fiddly window management and positioning, etc. So let me show you some things we started that we're continuing to improve. For example, I can easily dock windows to the sides of the screen like this to, for example, enable a side-by-side mode. So I have two windows. I can research something on one side and write a document on the other side, and I can always adjust how they behave with each other, so I can move the common border. One thing I personally like to do, for example, is also sort of an overlapping mode, like a 60-60 mode, where I can sort of easily switch between two windows to work on something but still have a little bit more space on a Chromebook. Another thing that is really important for us is often I'm in a state where I have a window open and it uses up some space of the screen, and when I then open the second window, I don't want it to slap right on top of my content where I'm looking at right now. So Chrome OS tries to intelligently position other windows. So let me open Scratchpad, for example. As you can see, it didn't appear right in the middle on top of my windows. We actually looked for free space on your computer and on your screen where we could position this window without obscuring anything that you're working on right now. So Scratchpad landed in the top right in this case. All of this, again, is accompanied by very beautiful and smooth transitions and animations, so to help you keep track of what you're doing. This is going to be a little bit hard to see over a Hangout, but you can see sort of the minimize animations are very smooth and the maximize, etc. As I said earlier, we really brought apps as well to the top level and made them stand on themselves. So, for example, I can put audio, music app I use, into open this window, and if I open this app now, it opens to what we call the app window. And this makes a great web app feeling. That is, it feels like a native app. It behaves like one. I can always open it, switch to it. And it's really, really nice to have sort of some of my apps in their own native windows showing up on Chrome OS. And again, we're working a lot on helping you to manage your windows and improving our window manager. So every 6 weeks, your Chromebook will get automatically the newest and shiniest. And if you want to join the beta or dev channel, like some of you have, you will actually get all the goodness a lot earlier. But you're going to live on the bleeding edge. Last but not least, let me show you some of the neat tricks that you can use with, you can do with a Chromebook. For example, I personally always forgetting shortcuts to things. So we have this shortcut overlay. If you press Control-Alt-Shift question mark, or you can find it in the settings menu, we show you this overlay of your keyboard. And being a person who works in the user interface, I like to do screenshots a lot. But I like to forget the screenshot shortcut. So in this overlay, I can just start actual typing physical keys, and it shows me what I can then press in order to access other functions. So if I press, for example, Control, which is highlighted, I now see the switch window key in the top. is actually a take screenshot key. So I just press this as well, and boom, I'm taking a screenshot. Another important factor for us was obviously speed. We enabled hardware acceleration, so things like scrolling is silky smooth. That wouldn't work quite well in Hangout, but if you have a Chromebook at home, if you're not, you should buy one or two. You can try it out. Scrolling is now hardware accelerated, so it's really fast, really silky. Another way to see sort of speed very easily is when you open videos. So, this is my favorite Chrome ad. It's a Lady Gaga Chrome ad. It's going to be hard to see from the Hangout because it's very fast. But I could play this ad in HD on a Chromebook, and it would play fast and smooth. I could play multiple of these. But we do have some pretty incredible engineers here on Chrome OS working on our team, and for them, fast videos is just not fast enough. So while you're playing a video, we have a little secret shortcut that we don't publicly announce that often, which is Control-Shift-Alt-Reload, which allows you to barrel roll your window while you're playing a video. This is a nice feature, but it shows you how fast and how smooth everything on Chrome OS is. So try that shortcut out to impress your friends. Well, I hope you enjoyed this quick demo as much as I did, showing off some of the great work our engineering and UX teams did. And I'm looking forward to your questions, I believe.
And I'm back. Hello. All right. Thanks so much, Alex. So now we're going to be taking questions from some of the participants here in the Hangout, and also a few from the stream that you guys posted live over the past few days. So if you guys want to jump in, I know you guys asked a few ahead of time. You want to start jumping in and asking your questions. Eric, do you want to start?
Who did you say start?
Yeah, we're going to start. Let's start from left to right. Roll down the line.
Okay. I was wondering if we were planning any tighter integration with the file shelf in Google Drive.
Okay. That's a great question. In fact, we're making Google Drive a core part of the Chromebook experience. So if you live on the beta channel currently, you can already see the deep integration of Drive and our file manager we're doing. So we're moving towards a direction where download files, download them directly into Google Drive, and files from Chromebook for offline access. So we're working heavily on making that one single smooth experience. And if you live in the beta channel, you can see the work already, and it's amazing.
Great question. Eric, do you want to jump in now still? I think you're still muted.
Sorry, I'm muted and remuted. So first off, I just want to say I really do like the new UI. I think it's a step in the right direction. You mentioned that the new UI allows the notification area to be hidden and access your settings without having to open the settings page, which I think is convenient. One thing I wish you guys would change is there any way to show the clock without having to either minimize your windows or disabling auto hide?
Yeah.
I like the way that it used to work with the clock showing without having to put up a tasker bar at the bottom.
Yeah. That's feedback we actually got from multiple people. We're totally working on this. Something you could do in the meantime to do a workaround is there's a bunch of extensions that actually give you a clock right in Chrome. But yeah, be assured we're working on this.
My question is in regards to businesses and accounting. There's some feedback from Laura. Oh, okay, it went away. My question is from a standpoint of a business using Chromebooks, and I just thought about this when I saw this. I'm looking for an accounting bookkeeping solution, and I have my Google Docs going, my Google Calendar, my Gmail, everything is Google, and I can get to it on my mobile apps, but I really haven't found a solution for accounting or bookkeeping, and I was just wondering, do you have a solution that you're planning out, or is there one already available? That would be helpful to know.
So, whoa, I'm hearing myself. Did I hear myself? Oh, that's great. That's better. So we have a lot of great accounting apps actually on the Chrome Web Store. So if you go to the Web Store and search for accounting, we have some accounting gurus in our team as well, who I think have really great experiences with apps on there.
And we can also, so Chromebooks and docs and spreadsheets are actually made to work perfectly with each other. So we're all part of a beautiful apps and Chromebook suite. So there's a lot of prefab forms and applications that work naturally with each other that are pre-set up spreadsheets that you can actually search for within the Google Docs and Spreadsheets family that might be able to help you. I'm happy to help connect you with Teresa Wu, who's the community manager for Google Docs and the Spreadsheets family, and see if we can't work together to find something that might work perfectly for you, and see if there's something we can't help build together. Because I think there's probably something that's already out there that we just don't know.
Awesome, thank you. That's exciting. Because I'm a real, when I say I'm a real big fan of
Lauren, you want to jump in?
I am. I think Laura.
I can ask my question.
I think so.
I'm happy to jump in now. I mean, I was actually going to mention the thing about the clock and the battery and the Wi-Fi in the top right-hand corner as well. But in addition to that, I know that there are a lot of people who are concerned about the fact that at the moment only up to 45 of the apps will show on the, show when you actually go to the apps. And this is a big concern for a lot of people. I know on the demo here we only saw the ones that fit on the screen. But what's happening with that? How are we going to be able to access them all? And
yeah. So first of all, I'm actually really happy that you're using more than 45 apps. That makes me happy because that's great. So yeah, you're right. Currently, we can only display 45 apps on the app list. For most users, that is actually enough space. But yeah, I totally realize I'm a power user, you're a power user. We need more. So we're working on that design right now, and it's going to come in. In the meantime, something that might help you is there is a My Apps section on the Chrome Web Store that shows you all the apps you've installed sort of in the browser as well. So that might help in the meantime, but yeah, I'm absolutely with you. We're working on that.
And you can also get to, if you happen to know the name of the app that you're looking for, you can also jump to it by just searching for its name in the Omnibox. So that definitely helps if you actually know exactly what you're looking for and at that moment. It's a kind of a workaround at the moment, but it definitely helps.
I think that for some people, they just find the idea that if they have to remember what it's called, or it's just the fact that it isn't there anymore when you open the new tab page, which was an important.
Yeah, great question. We're absolutely working on that.
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
We know that was also a question from like JD Ferries from the sheet, the actual plus page too. So wanted to make sure we did actually see that as well. So we're covering it. So. We actually have a couple questions off of Google Plus too. So we want to make sure we're bringing in everyone. So someone asked, Bob Patridge actually asked, can you plug and point and shoot a camera in via USB to upload photos directly to Picasa in Google Plus?
Yeah, that should just work right out of the box, built in. So you plug in your point and shoot via USB, or you insert your SD cards into the SD card reader or Chromebooks have, and the file manager should automatically load, and then it lets you upload your pictures directly to Picasa or Google Plus and share them there. So that should just work all out of the box, thanks to the great work of the file manager team.
Yeah. And then Andy Page actually asked, will multi-monitor extended monitor be available for these Chromebooks? I'm still a bit confused about Chrome printing, so this is a two-parter. And how can I print if I only have a Chromebook? Are there wireless printers out there that are Chrome compatible?
Okay.
Go for it.
So first part of the question, with two great questions. First part, multi-monitors. So right now you can use Control Full Screen as a key to sort of switch between multi-monitor modes, to mirror your displays or show your display on one of the monitors you have attached or projectors. And we're working on enhancing this functionality as we go on. And again, every 6 weeks, it's going to be a little bit better, or a lot. Cloud print, it's like Christmas every 6 weeks. Cloud print, you can print on your Chrome device using cloud-ready printers or a classic printer. For the best experience, we could recommend really like cloud-ready printers. You do not need another computer. You can set up all of these very easily, and you don't even need to plug anything in. It just works wherever you are to print. For classic printless, you can still set up Cloud Print. I think there's a homepage, google.com/cloudprint, and there you can sort of find instructions on how to set up your old printer as well. And there's, there's great printers from essentially any manufacturer of printers you can imagine out there: HP, Canon, Epson. They're all moving in that direction. Good questions.
And then, do you guys have any final questions before we wrap up? Last call. No? Okay.
Uh,
Oh, wait.
Can I ask a quick one?
Of course.
I just wanted to know if you guys are going to start doing any type of CAC support, the Common Access Card readers. I work with military and government, and I really can't recommend it to them because there's so many sites that are CAC related. And I noticed that there's Chrome OS bug tracker on there, but there's not really any activity. Just curious if you guys know anything about that.
Yeah, so we are working, our team is actually working on this, and they are working with on actually resolving that issue and working with our partners on it. And so we actually will work with, for continued support on it. And so I'll actually follow up with the team a little bit more on this after the Hangout to see what we can actually do to push this further along.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Cool. This is good feedback.
Yeah.
We'll get back to you on that.
We do know it's a big issue. So.
I have a question for you. I don't know if it was asked, though, because I stepped away for a moment. In regards to Chrome, it has a new feature of being available across multiple devices, right?
Can you repeat that question quick?
It has the capability of Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm wondering, when it says other devices, if it's mobile devices, do you have a Chrome browser for mobile devices? And how can I get it all to work to where I can access tabs on other devices?
So you're talking about Chrome browser on like a tablet or on a mobile device and stuff. So there actually is Chrome browser on for Android right now. So you actually can access your tabs on Chrome for Android on other tabs on like your mobile. So that should currently be available if you're using an Android phone, and actually if you're using Chrome 19 and your Chromebook right now on Aura. So you should actually see that when you launch a new tab, and in the bottom right corner it should actually launch, and you should be able to see a little pop-up that says other devices if you're using that on a tablet or on.
But the tablet or the mobile needs to be at least on Ice Cream Sandwich. It can't be earlier than that. And that is something that, I mean, obviously a slightly different question, but when it's going to be available for other devices too. But
okay.
Yeah.
I can confirm it works though, because I use it with my tablet, and I can open across the various things. Share across the various devices.
That explains then why I can't access it on my tablet or my phone.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Okay. Thank
We
you.
want to thank you for your time and also for your feedback. This has been a lot of fun, and we hope you had a little bit of fun too. And so we'll see you next time. So.
Yeah. Thanking. Thanks for participating.
Thank you.
Bye.